Hey there, I'm Tyler Lunsford, and you're watching a review of Gregory Wilson's Coin Fusion. What is up, you people? My name is Tyler Lunsford, and welcome back to another magic trick review here on the channel. Now, if you're new here, then definitely please consider subscribing and take a look around the channel at my past reviews. Now, if you are new here, then welcome. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time today. I really do appreciate it. So thanks so much for being here. You didn't have to click on my video, but I'm glad you did, and I hope you learned something about Coin Fusion. Now, this is actually a patron video, so if you support the channel on Patreon, you get to, be a patron. You get to get these exclusive benefits, which is getting tricks reviewed for you. Specifically, you get to choose the trick that I review from a list, or you get to tell me what trick to review depending on what tier you're on. So definitely, if you'd like to help support the channel, please definitely do so by going to Patreon. But if you can't support me on Patreon, I totally understand, and I'm just glad you're watching this video. So thank you so much for being here if you're just watching. Thanks, really. So thanks to everybody who supports the channel, thanks to everybody who watches, and let's get into this review of Coin Fusion right now. First off, you need to know what actually is Coin Fusion. Well, Coin Fusion is an effect by Gregory Wilson where you take 3 quarters and you put them together. That's right, like actually you fuse them together and your spectators can hold them and feel that they really are fused together. Then you get to take the coins apart audibly and visually, and you hand your spectators back their quarter. That's right, not only do you see the coins coming together, but you also hear them. You hear them clanking together when they fuse together, and you can hear them clank apart when they come apart. Let's talk about what you'll be receiving if you decide to purchase Coin Fusion. Well, you get the Coin Fusion gimmick, the gimmick that has all the coins fused together, and then you also get a tutorial online where you learn how to actually perform this. The tutorial video is about 25 minutes long, and on there you learn from Gregory Wilson himself how to perform this effect along with all the subtleties that he teaches. Now that you know what Coin Fusion is and what you receive, let's talk about some more questions you may have, such as how difficult is it to perform? It's not the easiest trick in the world. It's going to take a little bit of practice, but it's also not the hardest trick in the world. I'd say you'll be having this down within maybe an hour's worth of practice. Not too bad, but you'll be out there performing it after that. Is this examinable? Yes, this is absolutely examinable. You can hand out the 3 coins. They really are fused together, and your spectators won't find a thing. They can handle it all they want to. How are the angles for Coin Fusion? I'd say you need to keep your audience in front of you, maybe 200 degrees for this effect. Is there any setup when it comes to performing Coin Fusion? There's just a little bit of setup. All you have to do is make sure you have the gimmick on you and make sure you have 2 quarters as well, and then you can borrow the 3rd quarter from your spectators. Are there any negatives when it comes to performing Coin Fusion? There's not really many negatives with this. I'd say maybe the angles, just because it is better just to keep your audience in front of you, like 200 degrees, but that's really my biggest negative with it. It's just you can't perform surrounded. But besides that, I think it's really cool. I love most of everything about it. What are the positives to performing Coin Fusion? I love magic that you can put into the spectator's hands. So once you fuse these 3 coins together, you can actually hand it out, and now they get to handle this odd, weird little sculpture of 3 fused coins together. That's really what it is, and they can handle it, they can examine it, and then they hand it back to you, and you get to, unfuse them or just take them apart right for their eyes, and they're just so surprised. And then the best part, you get to hand them back their quarter because you borrowed one of theirs, which is really cool, and I think that's a nice touch. What does this retail as? Well, it currently retails as $40 US, and is that a fair price? Yes, I believe that is a fair price because you never have to buy this again. Once you buy it once, you're ready to go. It's well made, it's handmade, and like I said, it's gonna last you. What would I give this out of 10? I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. I think it deserves a good rating because it is a good effect. It's something you can hand out, put in the spectator's hands, they can examine it, and then you get to take it back and immediately just take the coins apart. It's really cool. They can hold it as long as they want to. You get to do some visual and audible magic because they can hear it happen. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to purchase Coin Fusion, the link for it is in the description down below. Now also in the description is a link to my Instagram page. There you can follow me on Instagram at TylerLunsfordMagic. There I post all sorts of behind the scenes, Q&As, performances, so definitely check that out if you would like to. Now also, the top link in the description is a link to my Patreon page. There you can help support the channel. All the money I make on Patreon goes directly to buying magic, so thank you to all my patrons that exist. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate your support. It means the world to me. If you'd like to become one, that would also mean the world to me. You can choose different tiers to get different benefits, different reviews specifically made for you with a shout out, just like this one, because Thanasis Tamaris actually is the reason that I made this review, because he wanted me to. He wanted me to review Coin Fusion, so I did. So thank you so much, and if you can't afford to become a patron, I totally get that. That's fine. Just thank you for watching, and thank you for any support that you give me. I really do appreciate it. So hopefully I'll see you in another review I post sometime soon. See ya.